Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a spirit message tip all about this card that came out in the last reading. It's been coming out in a lot of the readings lately about us taking real divine self-care of ourselves, that our energy matters. And actually, you're going to receive a lot of direct divine guidance on this about how to take better care of your energy, especially going forward. Like always, 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 that your energy matters and how to take real divine self-care of yourself. And this differs among us all, so how this happens or how you're going to be doing this is going to be different, but this is more about how you're going to be receiving that information going forward. And this is when you know when you need to just quiet down the world and tune into yourself for a while, and you're going to receive this quite directly. You're going to find you're going to be guided to things that will bring this message home to you, especially now going forward. How you are to be taking real divine self-care of yourself, and how you do that will differ from how other people do this. So the key will be to make sure you're listening to yourself and your guidance that you're receiving directly on what will work for you. And to remember always that no matter what is going on and all that is on your plate and all that you're trying to manage or fix or make better, that your energy matters. So you must be listening to what you need too. Are you listening? And that was the message. Are you listening? What do you need? Listen to what you need. Write it down. Remember, you can even email yourself. But when that happens around you during the day, is that up ahead? What do you do for yourself to get space or calm down or not digest everything or help release the emotions of everything that's going on? How are you feeling about things? What are you holding on to that you can let go of or make peace with or just take off your plate? What can you do for more fun, for more knowledge, or even just escape for a bit to unwind or relax? What do you feel you need? This is not just for now, but for the next now and the next now. Like periodically check in with yourself. Have you digested too much? What are your emotions like right now? What can you let go of? What are yours to keep? What do you really want to do, or where do you want to go? What are you thinking about or focused on, and why? It is the key, and most of all, to remember that you need to create space for all this to happen. Space, wherever you are, no matter who you're with or what you're surrounded by, to create the space to listen and hear yourself for the answers. You will receive answers, guidance, knowledge, advice, ideas, things to apply or do that will help you. Listen to what you receive. This is to help directly answer you when it comes to self-care of you and your energy. Your body speaks to you, your higher self speaks to you, your guides speak to you, your loved ones passed on speak to you, the angels speak to you, your archangels speak to you. The roster of beings that help direct wisdom, knowledge, and know-how is beyond what you can even imagine. Stay open to receive to the highest levels when it comes to this, and be amazed by what comes in as ahas. And actually very practical advice or guidance to do or try for yourself. And that's a key thing. You don't have to, I'm talking about it here on a video, but you don't have to mention to anybody else what you get directly. In fact, I wouldn't for the most part, because it will almost take the power out of it away. It's for you to try, like Albert Einstein, I call everybody their own personal Einstein, to be your own spiritual scientist and use what you receive directly and see how it works directly, right? Like provide yourself with the evidence, follow through, provide yourself with the evidence, and right, you're also going to be then guided to things outside of you, you hear the honk, to help guide you and confirm you along the way too. So say if I receive something directly, I will then all of a sudden hear or see or be guided to something that will confirm what I just received directly. It's almost because we need to hear it again outside ourselves for that confirmation, for it to land or to give it more credence, or to be like, oh, wow. So yes, it is confirming what you receive. So you don't brush it off or you don't forget. And you get like a spirit exclamation mark, like, yes, 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 that's for you. Hello, yes, right? So it's like if you wanted to discount it when you received it directly, you round the corner and you're hearing it from someone else, and now it lands and you're like, oh, hello, yeah, that was for me, right? But also, most of all, and this is the one that really puts tears in my eyes, that's going to flood your heart when you receive guidance like this, when it comes to real divine self-care, which real divine self-care is mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, right? It's all those dimensions. Like, it keeps coming out in readings that you are receiving help with managing your energy here, which is a really, I mean, I could go on for hours about how difficult that is. Like they said, light working is a 24/7 job. You're getting assistance not just with brilliant ideas to do, but how to maintain and sustain your energy, hold your light here. And this is the part that really gets me, because most of all, what they want is to convey in this message. You are to, remember when they said you're worth the time, you're worth the time? You are to love yourself enough to create and maintain the space to do this for yourself. So it's like, don't get lost here. Most of all, you are to love yourself enough to create and maintain the space to do this for yourself whenever you need, to create the space to tune in and listen and receive with no interference, to really get the help to use. You are receiving so much directly now, especially as your energy matters. And they kept saying that to us, like, our energy matters. It matters more than you can actually imagine right now. So yes, 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 your energy matters. And remember, it came out in another reading, I said, they could feel like when you've dipped or when you've taken a hit, and something will come in to keep your spirit up again, or to remind you of something again, to stay at the highest octave again, right? It's a little beyond you. I mean, it's not even like us doing that, but be open to receive that. And be open to be guided in a way, like what I call multitasking. Even if you have a definitive A to B, stay open to the guidance. But going back to the notes here, yes, your energy matters, and they will reassure you of this over what you even think about yourself. And that's what I talk about, like real love, the level of love here. They will reassure you of this, that your energy matters over what you even think about yourself, to love you in a way more than you even love yourself right now. Your energy matters, and you will receive direct help, directly and indirectly. So stay open to receive and use it for all the personal benefits beyond measure. How to take real divine self-care of yourself always. And I think what I'm going off on a tangent is, a lot of us have low self-worth. We don't feel deserving. It came out in a reading. We don't put ourselves on the list. We're trying to take care of everybody else. We don't have the space, the time. We're not taking care of our energy. We're not even listening to what we need. Then it acts up in our body. We get called out, sidelined from life, or there's something we need to address. Something stops us in our tracks. But what they're talking about is, it doesn't have to come to that, or like learn the lesson. So periodically during the day, moment to moment, you're there for yourself. Very much like what you pick up when you read other things about you're the parent for your child that's within you. But it's like, how are you protecting yourself? How are you being there for yourself? How are you monitoring what you just digested? What do you feel right now? What are you doing right? What are you focused on right now? Sometimes other people grab the reins and they steer us in a direction. It's like, where are we? Right? Or, oh my gosh, we sunk so low. Like, what did we just get on? What ride was that? Like, get off the ride. But this is such an internal, direct mode. And so this card coming out is a very, very big deal. And we've been getting this over and over. Like, one of the first videos I ever did was like, you are the high priestess at work here, right? Like, you are, if you're trying to manifest something, you are the magician. You're tapped into the spiritual, trying to ground higher things of a higher octave here. It is always in that mode that you're connected with higher while you're here. And we do that for the brilliant ideas very often, but we sometimes don't do that to manage our energy. Like, we must maintain a higher octave. And when you maintain a higher octave, you have higher health, you have higher, right? So you're actually keeping your energy at a higher octave. They mean this on a very practical way. So not only you're receiving direct guidance, but you're also getting divine help on how to manage your energy here, which is just amazing. So pay attention. The key is to have the space. So it doesn't matter how many people live with you, all their energies, your work people, whatever. Create some space where you're tuning in to receive, right? And multitask even during your day. You can be in your own cocoon sometimes, switching, almost making sure that you're maintaining or tapping in for the guidance, staying open for what you're receiving directly. No one else has to tell you this, like what you're receiving. But what will happen is, between you and spirit, you will round the corner. Or like I said in another video, you'll be guided to something that was like written 10 years ago that's underscoring exactly what you just received, like the point or what was just driven home to you, and it's spirit confirming to you in real time in your life, yes, 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 that was for you. Hello. That was for you. And, drink it in and use it and apply it. What I always say too is you're receiving such a spiritual education behind the scenes. It is absolutely blowing my mind. And if you keep that in mind all the time, no matter with the pits, the highs and the lows of life, and when things are happening, I'm always like, what are you stopping me in my tracks for? What do I need to get? Like, you got my attention now. And what do I need to receive? What do I need to know? What do I need to hear? What do I need, right? And sometimes hopefully it doesn't even come to that on your day-to-day. Just maintain your space. Pay attention to your energy. You're getting so much directly. And the key is not to lose your direct source of communication of all that in the sea of crazy chaos, constant pinging, and everything else. So it's a reminder. It came out in another reading. It's like a lot of things we think, oh, we don't have time for that anymore. Things are so busy. You absolutely have the time for it. Make the time for it. You're worth the time for it. You know when you need to just quiet down the world and tune into yourself for a while, because you're not just tuning into yourself, your higher self. It's going to be 11:11 on the video, but it's your source. It's your connection to all there is that can answer you, and as I say, provide love, support, backing to you on every level that you possibly need, whether it's a great idea or how to take real divine self-care of yourself in the moment and all that really encompasses. So yeah, so the key is definitely know when to tune into yourself for a while and create that space. This is underscoring how to take real divine self-care of yourself always. Your energy matters, and how you're going to be receiving a lot directly. Don't discount what you get. Use it, apply it. You'll see how it works. And you're also going to be guided to things that will help bring this message home and help you as well. You have no idea the roster you have around that helps. And at the very end, most of all, to love yourself enough to create and maintain the space to do this for yourself whenever you need to tune in and listen and receive this direct love, support, backing, because you're receiving so much directly now, especially because your energy matters. And it loves you in a way more than you even love yourself right now. And that part really gets to me, because you'll see that it's like a flood of love when it comes in. But yeah, directly and indirectly, stay open to receive and use it for all the personal benefits. So you're going to be receiving things that probably have not even been mentioned before, that someone would not suggest to you. This is why they keep on underscoring, like, have that downtime or do things that are not taking up all your brain, so you're a little bit more open, and pay attention to what comes in as guidance directly for you to utilize. It's practical. Spiritual is becoming very practical. It's always been very practical. You're getting a real spiritual education. I mean, we talk about school, but you go to school, college, you graduate, but the spiritual education continues. It's very direct line. Don't lose the direct line that you have. Like, almost amplify that in the ways that you can. Don't forget you have that direct line, and utilize everything that you're receiving. But what blows my mind is that you'll also be guided to things on the outside that confirm what you got directly. So kind of like, okay, we were guiding you, telling you about this, and then voila, here it is, right? And also be open to trying new things. If you've done the same thing over and over and over, we got the card stubborn. Don't be stubborn. If a better new way, they're guiding you to a better new way that you didn't hear about before, or used before, or tried before, or utilized before. It's like, right? Like, you kind of go to a next level, and they're giving you something else to use or try. So stay open to that as well. So yeah, so the key always is to remember, when you need to just quiet down the world and tune into yourself for a while, for that direct line of everything that's coming in to give you love, support, backing, and most of all, how to take real divine self-care of yourself always. Your energy matters, and it's there for you. So I wish you the best with that, and take care. Bye-bye.